celebrity that I let a lot of important things slip through the cracks only because I didn't know any better. I worked very hard to take care of my kids as a single mother, and I'm being transparent. My kids' fathers just were not doing what they're supposed to do. So I had to step up and go in and do everything that I needed to do for my family, which is why I worked so hard, which is why I traveled so much, which is why I did shows, because at the end of the day, after 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties.
That woman you just heard is Angie Stone. In late December of 2024, she went on Facebook Live and said Universal Music Group had been collecting money that should have gone to her royalties, mechanicals, and publishing income she believed she never properly received. She said it was money she should have had long ago, money that should have let her retire years earlier. 2 months later, Angie Stone was dead after a highway crash in Alabama. She was the only fatality. Almost immediately, people online began linking her death to what she had said on that live. But the real question is not just why that theory spread so fast. It is whether the evidence supports it at all, and whether the part of Angie Stone's story that mattered most got buried underneath the conspiracy. Before we get to the Facebook Live and the crash, it matters to understand who Angie Stone was. She was not just another legacy singer pulled into internet theory, but was one of the foundational figures in the music she later said who had never been paid properly.
And you guys are all still cool with each other?
Yeah.
That's good. So it was never like a falling out with the group broke up?
Who?
With Sequence.
Oh no, you girl group. You have your Rat Pack moments, but we are sisters.
Right.
And at the end of the day, we love each other. We look out for each other. We got each other. We don't always agree.
Of course not.
In the late 1970s, she co-founded The Sequence, one of the earliest all-female hip-hop groups, and helped shape a genre long before the industry began fairly compensating many of its foundational artists. Her solo career arrived later and landed with chart success. She placed 5 albums in the top 10 of the R&B and hip-hop charts. Her single, No More Rain in This Cloud, reached #1 on the adult R&B airplay chart in 1999. Baby hit #1 again in 2007. She received 3 Grammy nominations across different categories and decades, which tells you something about the longevity of her work. She was not a one-moment artist. She was someone who kept showing up and kept delivering across more than a quarter century of professional output. She collaborated with D'Angelo, with whom she had a son, Michael. She is credited with discovering Erykah Badu and mentoring Life Jennings. She founded a nonprofit called Angel Stripes to support artistic development in underserved communities. She was still actively touring into her 60s, still performing, still showing up for an audience that had been following her since before some of them were born.
Don't put me on this live and I ain't gotten myself together yet.
Ain't nobody talking like that.
It's not on live?
Yeah, it's on.
Let me hold my phone, please. Let me hold. Shane. Good Lord have mercy. I'm about to do something. Get off my phone, Mike.
Don't hurt him.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, chill.
Don't hurt him. You know what, Ronnie, grab this nigga. Cause you know what? Mike, hand me my. You know what? You gonna make the nigga come out of me. Hand me my phone. Hand me my phone.
Why is you yelling at me like that?
You know, I'm jumping on your ass. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. phone.
You gonna jump?
All right. I'm telling you, I'm sorry, y'all. You made me cuss. You made me come out of character now. See what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. I ain't even dressed for the camera. Y'all excuse him because he got me on here looking real busted. I don't like this. I'm in my basement trying to get right for my live, and he did this to me. You know what? This is wrong. They always trying to put me out. Get off. They always trying to put me out. Just shut up.
I didn't put you on like you don't want to get.
You on my phone though. Get on your phone. I told you about that. Oh God, how do I end this? Ronnie, please, Shayna. Hit end. Where in? I can't. Lord, I ain't got my glasses on. I didn't see it. I had to hit the X.
I can end it.
God have mercy. You know what? I'm done.
That is the woman who sat down in front of a phone camera in late December of 2024 and decided she was done being quiet. She had nearly died. She had spent 2 weeks in the ICU, and somewhere in the stillness of recovery, she had started asking questions about her money that she had never thought to ask before, because she had trusted the people around her to handle that part, the way you do when you are working constantly, raising children alone, and focused on survival rather than accounting. The music industry has a long history of making enormous money from artists while leaving those same artists with far less than they earned. That pattern has hit Black artists, legacy artists, and artists who signed deals before they fully understood what they were giving away, especially hard. Angie Stone was all three. She came up in an era when labels held the power, publishing was often signed away without full clarity, and artists who built lasting catalogs were too often left with contracts they did not control and royalty statements they were never taught how to challenge. The Facebook Live happened in late December of 2024 while Stone was recovering from a serious blood infection that had recently put her in the ICU. She went live without a polished rollout and spoke in unusually direct terms about what she believed had been happening to her money.
Well, the time is here. First, let me just make it very clear that my attorney, Mr. Antavius Weems, from the Weems firm, has already got this locked and loaded. We are in pursuant of the people who have started this nasty rumor, and we do plan on filing a lawsuit. That's number one. Number two, for all of the haters that are trying to deflect from my album, Love Language, with this horrible rumor that I've died, you have gone amok for a couple of weeks now. We thought you'd take it down, but you continuously ride the wave as if it's true. Okay, addressing the issue with the head wrap and the wheelchair. First of all, I'm a human being. I had a twisted ankle, which I thought we made very clear. The young lady that was down at Black Wall Street that was selling head wraps tried a head wrap on me because she was trying to get me to buy one. Everybody took that and ran with it like I'm just out and about, reckless. Let me just say this to you. I'm real people at the end of the day. I know how to come down off my high horse and get with folk because I'm trying to help people. I'm a server. I'm trying to make sure that everybody gets their 40 acres and a mule. Okay? But it doesn't mean that I'm perfect. It means that I'm a human being. Now, as far as all this other foolishness about me being dead, before you go and dig a hole for me, dig one for you and all the other people that's following your stupidity, because it's too easy to check to see if somebody is really alive or dead. And if you don't like the way I'm looking or the way I'm sounding, or you don't have to buy a ticket to come to my concert. You don't have to do any of that. You don't even have to buy the album. But I want to thank all of you people who has made it possible for my album Love Language to go gazillions at this point. It's doing phenomenal. And I want to thank you for it. Now, Get out of God's way. You can't stop what's happening for Angie Stone. Even on your best attempt to try to stop me, I belong to him, the creator. I don't belong to you. I don't belong to none of these folk out here and none of these imps that's out here trying to assassinate the character of good people. At the end of the day, it hurts me to have to come off on people, but I promise you, I am very, very much alive. Now, if you want to pay it forward, go on out there and cop that album, Love Language, and get yourself together. In the meantime, know that a lawsuit is coming for you. I'm about to be chilling for real because I'm about to get some coins from somebody. Holla back. All right?
She survived the infection, and then, as she described it on that live, she came back to herself completed and started remembering everything she had been too busy, too sick, and too trusting to look at closely before. She started reviewing her royalty statements. She started tracing where her money had been going, and she found something that she said she could not keep to herself any longer. What she described was not unusual in the music industry. Legacy artists discovering too late that royalties, publishing, or registrations were not being handled in their favor. What made Angie Stone's live matter was how specifically and credibly she described it in her own name. There is a familiar way stories like this get dismissed. An older artist speaks publicly about money. The industry treats it as frustration, and the allegation gets absorbed into the noise without ever being seriously addressed. What made Angie Stone harder to brush aside was her specificity. She was not speaking vaguely about feeling undervalued. She was describing concrete problems, songs not properly registered, mechanicals ending up in corporate accounts, and class action lawsuits. And the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency investigated and classified the incident, saying she had only recently discovered they were tied to her catalog. That is not how someone sounds when they are just venting. That is how someone sounds when they have started looking closely and do not like what they found.
I think the reason why I wasn't pressuring him because he was coming out of a marriage, according to what he told me. When I met him at the airport, and he told me he had divorced his wife. Couldn't find out he was still married to the woman. After I was in it for about 3 years, I found out.
And then that changes it, because now I'm in it 3 years.
I'm in love. I'm in love, and we're in a house together. I've relocated from California. I'm really trusting this person, and then I find out, because you're engaged to me, and I'm on the Steve Harvey show blasting my mouth about I got this beautiful engagement ring on, and Steve Harvey calls me out and says, so who bought you this beautiful ring? And of course he's there. Why wouldn't I say him? And it was at that time that the phone started ringing like, you're what? You're getting married? You're already married. This is when I start to find out, dude,
how could you do this?
It's your girl Angie Stone, getting a whole nother do-up beat. My boy London here doing my makeup. We're getting ready. Come on, Tia. My hairstylist, Tiffany Evans. These are some extraordinarily gifted people. They have the ability to make me look beautiful. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys for stopping by. Tune in to the new album right now that's out called Love Language. I'm really excited about it. We've been getting a lot of rave reviews and hits on the new project. I have a duet with Music Soul Child called Jim. There's a song I just shot a video for called Good Man, and I love the feeling. You guys need to check it out. Tell me your thoughts about it. You know you can find me on The Angie Stone, all platforms. Holler at me and I will holler back at you. I want you to stay tuned. This is a press day for me, so I will be doing press all day. You can check all local social media to find out just where you can get my interviews at. All right, have a great day. See you in a minute.
One important thing about Liv is how carefully she chose her words. She moved away from saying stolen in the bluntest sense and toward describing a pattern of mismanagement, improper registration, and money ending up in places she believed it should not have gone. She also said something near the end of that live that has been cited repeatedly in the online discussion around her death, and it deserves to be quoted and placed in context. "If I never get it, at least you heard it from me." That line is the one that has circulated the most after her death, and the one that online commentary has treated as the most prophetic. It is worth being honest about what that line actually is. It is a woman in her 60s, freshly out of a hospital, expressing the kind of fatalism that comes from watching a legal and financial fight that feels bigger than any one person can win alone. It is not a coded message. It is not a veiled warning about physical danger. It is the language of exhaustion and determination existing at the same time, in the same breath, from someone who had been navigating an industry she loved for longer than most people hold any single job. That context matters when you are deciding what weight to give those words.
Good morning. Hey guys, it's your girl Angie Stone. I'm hanging out with two goats. That's right, my hair and makeup crew. And we're getting ready to get back in. Hey y'all, go ahead on. Stick your pretty faces in there. Yes, Jen. I can't see y'all.
You see
That's
us?
Tiffany. That goes. All right. See. In a minute. All right. Anybody that really is an Angie Stone follower, please like and share this video so I can get more people in. I am getting ready to shoot a video today. Oh, and thank you, by the way. Let everybody know I have the #1 gospel single in the country with Damon Little called No Stressing.
No stress.
I'm like, oh my God, when they told me it was #1, I lost it. So here we go again. Tighten this up, too. My cape had to fall off.
No, let me move this. Let me move this out of the way.
Look at them. They take care of me now, honey. Don't let her fall off.
Well, you put it on the thing.
Anyway, we're getting hair and makeup done. Just showing you guys how we get glammed up right before a video shoot. Just, you know, how it goes down. Anybody that's going to church, just pray for us. Keep us lifted. What are they saying? Any questions?
Yeah, I'm trying to see
'Cause
what all
it's
they
so
saying. 'cause
far
a lot of
from me.
people.
Yeah, share, like,
People
comment.
saying they happy for you.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, this is live on what? Your
It's
This
live.
on IG.
It's on IG.
Okay.
Was
Do me
it
that
You're
favor. If
Beautiful?
y'all with me, show me some hearts. I want to see some hearts. You know, I'm going to have to take
Yeah,
them.
get some hearts.
Yeah, I'm going to take them on. What's that? What's our boy name? Get in here, get in here, get in here.
What's his name?
Oh my God, he's so dope. I love him. I know a lot of y'all probably watch Miss Netta, right?
Miss Netta, Charles, your lunch is ready.
Charles, your lunch is ready. Okay. Shout out to me.
On the night of February 28, 2025, Angie Stone performed at the Mardi Gras Association Grand Marshals Ball in Mobile, Alabama, her last show. After the performance, she and her band loaded into a 2021 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van with a total of 9 people aboard and began the drive back to Atlanta on Interstate 65. At approximately 4:25 in the morning, near mile marker 162, about 5 miles south of Montgomery, the van lost control and overturned. A 2021 Freightliner Cascadia semi-truck driven by 33-year-old Jared Wilkinson of Texas hauling sugar came down that same stretch of highway. The semi struck the overturned van. Angie Stone was the only person in that vehicle who did not survive. All 8 other occupants made it out alive. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency investigated and classified the incident as a standard traffic collision. a single vehicle rollover followed by a secondary impact. No Alabama law enforcement agency at any level opened a criminal investigation related to foul play. No official statement from any investigator, medical examiner, or member of Stone's family has suggested anything other than a highway accident as the cause of her death.
Shout out to Miss Netta and Charles.
All
Your lunch
right.
is ready.
Your lunch is ready.
Okay.
Y'all be want to go over there and eat. But that'd be a
Okay.
heavy lunch.
Don't
That'd
be
be
a heavy
a heavy lunch. I was like, I don't eat lunch like
Okay, you
that.
don't eat dinner, then you eat
Yeah.
food.
I could do a little salad or something. You make
Okay.
my food a bake.
I mean, ribeyes and honey baked biscuits.
At 12 o'clock.
Okay.
He ain't going nowhere because he can't move. She say he ain't going
And
nowhere.
Miss Netta said, y'all gonna stay out my business trying to figure out what I'm doing. Okay.
Something right.
Anyway, we just cutting the food up in here, getting ready for this. Oh, thank you for those hearts. Thumbs up will be nice. So y'all liking and sharing, inviting other people in, because they don't ever say Angie Stone is on social media. Well, I am on social media, but I got to be right when I get up on it. I can't just get up out of bed and jump on Instagram. If I do that,
Now, I don't live with you. If I live,
get it right.
if I live
That's
with
it.
you, you'll be on there all the time.
There you go. Any questions y'all got? Y'all can put it in out.
Questions.
We got any questions?
Let me see. Let me see what they saying.
I'm working with an African artist. Wait a minute. Let me get information. Let me see so they can. I'm doing a song about family and togetherness. It's about how you travel the country, the road, and sometimes you just want to go home and be with your family. I can attest to that. Okay, read it to me. I can't see it. I ain't got my glasses on. They know I can't see good.
It's gonna be wet. It's gonna be wet. I don't want to say that wet.
I said,
What is it? What's how you type it?
let me see.
Fatuma Diwara.
Diwalga. What is it? Fatuma?
Fatumata?
Yeah.
Diwara.
Wait a minute now.
Fatumata.
Fatumata. And y'all know they ain't got us all twisted up, but we just call her Boo.
Right.
Yeah. Fatumata. Okay. She is a huge, huge star in Africa and around the world. And she came all the way over here to get with me because we did a duet together. She wanted me to get on there with her about family because, brother has resonated with so many countries because people need to know and see that we love our brothers. And Africa looks at Angie Stone as a person that recognizes our brothers. And so, of course, that makes them reach out for all of the brothers here. Shout out to the brothers, y'all. Can I get some hearts for the brothers?
Okay.
Come on, y'all can do better than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see no hearts yet.
Nothing. 30 minutes. They gave us a good call time.
30 minutes for what?
For everything.
Not gonna happen.
She said not gonna happen.
I ain't had nothing to eat yet.
Oh, you mean 8?
The physical facts of the crash also matter on their own. A Sprinter van carrying 9 people overturned on a dark interstate at 4:25 in the morning after a late-night show and a long drive home. Those are already the kind of conditions that regularly produce deadly crashes without any larger theory attached. The family's later lawsuit points in that same direction. It focuses on negligence, vehicle safety, and collision avoidance systems, which they say failed when the semi hit the overturned van. In September of 2025, Stone's children filed a wrongful death lawsuit naming the truck driver, trucking interests, vehicle manufacturers, and others tied to the crash. The lawsuit did not name Universal Music Group or allege any conspiracy. The lawsuit alleges that Stone survived the initial rollover and was then killed when the semi struck the overturned van. In other words, the family's legal case centers on crash negligence and vehicle safety failures, not on a record label theory. The theory circulating online is simple. Angie Stone publicly accused UMG of taking money owed to her, then died 2 months later in a crash where she was the only fatality. That timing, plus one line from her live, turned grief and suspicion into a broader internet narrative.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Angie Stone. Come on in. Y'all come back in, come back in. Got some great news to share with you guys. I'm not on here a lot, but when I do have something to talk about, I will get on here. First and foremost, giving honor and praise to God for this awesome opportunity. I was invited to have dinner at the White House with our Vice President. I'm super excited about it. I'm actually in the car on the way to the drop-off to go to the White House. Oh my God, this is amazing. I just wanted you guys to know that when God has something planned huge for you, you just got to be ready when that time comes. Once again, Vice President invited me to dinner. I'll let you guys know what the dinner was. I'll take some pictures. I'll share some things if I'm allowed to with you all. But first and foremost, I'll keep you locked and loaded. It's your girl, Angie Stone. You can reach me on the Angie Stone on all platforms. And thank you for all the love. I see all the hearts coming in. It's my first time ever at the White House. So, hey, I guess when it counts, it counts. I'm here representing. You already know what time it is. To all my strong ones, I love you. Peace and blessings.
The honest answer is that no evidence supports the conspiracy theory, and the evidence that does exist points somewhere else. Investigators treated the crash as a traffic collision, and Stone's family later sued over negligence and vehicle safety issues, not over a label conspiracy. The theory rests almost entirely on timing and emotion rather than proof. What is true, and what the conspiracy framing actually obscures rather than illuminates, is the substantive and unresolved question that Angie Stone raised on that Facebook Live. She named a specific company. She described a specific pattern of financial mismanagement. She said her songs were improperly registered, her mechanicals were absorbed into corporate structures, and the people who were supposed to protect her interests were instead serving their own. Those are serious allegations from a credible person with 40 years of documented industry experience. Universal Music Group has still not publicly addressed what she said. That silence is the real story. Not a highway crash, but an industry that has spent decades treating the financial interests of Black legacy artists as a secondary concern, while profiting from the catalogs those artists built.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am coming on here just to let you guys know we had a family emergency happen in the wee hours of the morning. So today, I'm going to postpone my secrets revealed until tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Like I said, we're dealing with a family emergency. Please, please, please accept my sincerest apologies. As you can very well see, I'm not there right now. Just pray for my family, if you will. Thank you so much. I will keep you guys posted and share with you once I get the full scope of things. I pray all is well and that God continues to bless us all in spite of everything. So, love you guys. I will be with you tomorrow, same time. Peace and blessings.
What Angie Stone described about royalties and publishing is not inherently conspiratorial. It reflects long-documented industry practices that have cost artists real money for decades. One of the tragedies here is that the internet theory around her death has distracted from the substance of what she was actually alleging. After her death, tributes poured in from across the music world, while her children continued to push for her legacy and for any unresolved financial questions to be taken seriously. As of April 2026, the wrongful death lawsuit remained active, and Universal Music Group still had not publicly addressed her allegations. Angie Stone spent more than 40 years doing the work. In the final months of her life, she also did something many legacy artists never do publicly. She said in specific terms that the industry had not paid her what it owed her. Whether or not the internet ever lets go of the crash theory, that allegation is still the part of her story that deserves the most serious attention. Do you think the music industry still owes Angie Stone's family a public accounting for what she described on that live? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And the next video is already on your screen.